What's up, Gemini? Welcome to your October reading. This is the Esoteric Empire, and my name is Tay, and I'll be doing your reading today. We actually have water as your focus. Now, whenever I was pulling for your cards to see what your focus would be for this month, I kept thinking of I kept visualizing oceans and stuff, and then it kind of went into this energy of me feeling as though you're floating in water, or I would say like at the beach or something, but I feel like it's starting to cool down, temperature wise. So I don't know if you would be at the beach, but something with like relaxation within water. Maybe you're just taking a bath or something. But yeah, that was the first thing that I saw whenever I was shuffling. So let me go ahead and see what's happening. We're going to start off with the dates of October 1st through the 11th. So let's go ahead and get started for Gemini. All right, we got, 4 cards. Wow, we're starting off very strong. Bottom of the deck, we have the Moon card in reverse. Okay, so I definitely feel like someone is either pouring out their emotions or they're being very vulnerable. I feel like with that situation, it's something that you normally wouldn't talk about to people, but maybe you are disclosing certain things. So I feel like someone is initiating some type of connection with someone, or maybe a venture with someone that can aid in bringing in money, because we have 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so I see like an uprise in money, but I also see with the 7 of Pentacles, someone isn't doing their everyday normal thing. Like their routine has changed. We also have the Lovers here. You could be, adding someone to your life, and so maybe they're taking up more of your time. Or it could be a situation where you work with the person that you love or something like that. We're going to get a little bit deeper. But these are some pretty peculiar cards to have together. The 7 of Pentacles is really standing out. Let's see if I can see what that is all about. 7 of Pentacles in reverse and the Lovers. I definitely feel like there is some female energy here that is taking up a lot of your time. Strength. Okay, so here's that Leo energy coming up once again. We also had it with the Prince of Wands. See, I kind of feel like somebody may be becoming a little bit more demure, whether it's with the person or it's themselves. Like it could be a female who's pregnant now, and so now they're being a little bit more gentle with their body and stuff like that. They're taking more time to do things that are calm. But it could also be that there's just this energy of someone wanting to connect with someone, so they're being more vulnerable than usual. Like they're being a little bit more, I guess submissive would be a nice word, or just vulnerable with a person. Okay, now this Prince of Wands, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see. Ooh, here we go. 7 of Wands. So standing up for yourself, I think you're choosing the right path. I feel like you're being very righteous. But again, I'm not really seeing how this all ties in together. Wheel of Fortune is here at the bottom of the deck. 3 of Swords. Some of you are moving on away from someone who was not being the best person for you. You found the right timing to let something go, and so maybe that's why now your schedule is different, because you don't have the same person in your life. Now, water being your focus for this month, I do feel like there has a lot to do with connectivity and the people that you are connecting with. So you could be losing people, adding people, but it's kind of all over the place. Like I feel like in certain aspects of your life, you have lost someone, or you chose yourself rather, and so now you're able to make more money because you're focused on you. In other parts of your life, I feel like you are connecting with someone, but they take a lot of your time, so you're trying to figure out how to balance all of that out. So it's kind of like a lot of situations happening. All right, so we have Page of Pentacles. So you could be starting a new job and you're getting used to the schedule. You could also be like a new parent, and so maybe the child is taking a lot of your time. Okay, now this Lover's energy here is still showing up here. Seeing a lot of Leo energy. The Hermit. Okay, so when it comes to your love life, I kind of feel like you're on a standstill. I feel like you're not worried about whoever this person was that was your lover. Maybe just your love life in general, you're putting it on the back burner. You're focusing on yourself. I feel like you're focusing on your child if you have one, or many. Standing up for yourself for what reason? Yeah, so you had a tower moment within your home life. It could have been with your job as well, but I definitely feel like it has something to do with your home life, the relationship in your life. Could have been a marriage. I'm seeing that you chose yourself. You chose to stand up for what you believed was right. And this is why you are seeming to be moving forward very powerful. I feel like some of you may have gotten or getting alimony or something like that. Like you won in a legal setting. Okay. What is this Five of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, Ace of Cups. So whatever this, whatever you left behind, you seem to have like promoted yourself emotionally, but also with your money. Like you're able to be comfortable with your living situation. All right, all over the place. I know. We're gonna clear it up the more we get into this. Who's involved in the beginning of your October, Gemini? I feel like you have your mind on a lot of different things because it's like a whole bunch of storylines within one. All right, so we got a lot of people involved. Like I said, I definitely feel like there's a lot happening for you. So we have a Leo, like I was saying. There's a Leo here, an Aries, a Scorpio, or a Death, and Pisces. All right, so lots of different people. It could all be connected, or it could be, just totally different situations happening for this time being. I want to see how you're showing up just to see if you're dealing with all of this okay. I believe you are, but I do think you have a lot that you're trying to balance out as of now. Yes, success. So you're doing very, very well. I do feel like there has been some sort of separation that you feel very liberated from. Like you feel really good about, being on your own or being in this new environment, and you're focused on the things that need to be focused on. You may even be focusing on a new job. I don't feel like you've relocated, but I do feel like you are in a just a different environment. Like I feel like whoever left or whatever you left behind, like they were dampening your spirit, if that makes sense. So yeah, looks like a good thing so far. Let's go ahead and move on to the middle of your October. All right, so the middle of your October is going to be the 12th through the 22nd. Princess of Pentacles is the first thing to come out. Princess of Swords at the bottom. So I feel like you are used to having a certain lifestyle that maybe you have to work harder for as of late. I think you are focused on a certain structure. You may have Taurus as your moon. That's what I'm feeling. I also think with the Princess of Swords in reverse here, you don't really have a strategy or a plan on how you're going to obtain or keep up this lifestyle, but I think you are definitely, just still doing it. You may be overworking yourself trying to keep up with everything, but I think with time, you should be able to kind of figure out what works and what doesn't, okay? But it's still fresh. I think you're kind of exhausting your resources, or you feel like you don't have enough resources, so be careful of that. Make sure you're being, like I said, try to find a strategy to work on this. What is this Princess of Swords here for? The Lovers. Okay, so you are just kind of feeling this energy of not knowing what to do within your love life, okay? So that's actually not too bad. You want something, or you want to be with someone, but you know that it's better to not say anything. I'm not understanding why you feel, maybe you're just feeling like that energy of like, I want to go back to them or whatever, but I kind of feel like that's not the right thing to do. You could also be struggling financially and it's causing you to want to go back to them. So 7 of Wands, so you want to stand up for yourself, you want to choose yourself, but I think you are, having a little bit of conflict with what you're doing versus what you feel like you should be doing. Okay. So it's kind of like you want something you shouldn't have. I think you're struggling just a tad bit with, you know, the everyday motions of life. Why is the Princess of Pentacles showing up this way? Ten of Wands. Yeah, you're struggling. I think it's more so of a physical struggle. Like you are doing a lot at one time. I don't know why this is focusing like this. You're doing a lot at one time, and it's making it a little hard for you to be able to keep up with everything. You're on this learning curve. So it just seems like you didn't really know how hard it would be without this person. Like I said, if you have kids, it just seems like you're kind of a single parent right now or something like that. You guys are co-parenting, whatever. And it's taking a lot out of you to be able to do both. The Magician in reverse. I feel like you think you can't do this anymore. Like you're ready to give up. But you have a lot of pride, and that's why you won't reach out to this person. We got King of Swords, Five of Swords. So I think you're trying to map out how all of this could work or how you can make all of this happen for you. But mentally, you're like, I can't do this. Like, you feel defeated. You feel like your hands are tied behind your back. You're really stressing over all of this stuff, okay? So I get it. It's one of those, like, stressful moments for you. All right, so let's see how you're showing up. We know you're stressed. We know that you're going through a lot at this particular time, but you also still have a lot of pride. So maybe you can actually push through and, you know, figure out what you need to do. Whoa, okay, so we got two cards that wanted to come out. So you're showing up as the Devil and the Hangman. So this is Capricorn energy and also Pisces energy. With the Devil energy, I feel like all you focus on is money and how you're going to make your money, which granted you do need money, but there's also a peace of mind that you miss whenever all you worry about is money. You know what I'm saying? So there's a stress level there. And then the Hangman, it's almost like you're waiting on your money, or you're waiting to be compensated, or maybe you're waiting on a check. I don't know, but it's like you're waiting on answers. You feel like you're doing a lot, but you also are waiting for something. So I'm not sure what that is. It could be a settlement or something like that. But I see it here for sure. Like you're waiting on this. I feel like you're waiting on money. Okay, let's see if there's anyone involved in the middle of your October. I feel like you're alone, to be honest, but maybe there's someone here or an energy here that could help. Yeah, I think you're alone, but let's see what advice I can give you. The Star. Okay, so you got to keep the hope alive. You literally have to think about what you're doing all of this for. What was the whole point of you doing this? I'm not sure why this is not focusing, y'all. Okay, that's better. So you have to remember what the whole point of this is for you. And then also, I think it's just a matter of you having hope, because I feel like you've given up. Like I said, I feel like you've given up like hope for yourself. So yeah, I guess it just depends on how strong you are when it comes to your faith. Now let's go ahead and move on to the end of your October. So the end of October is going to be the 23rd through the 31st. Prince of Cups. All right, so you are feeling less than trusting. You don't want to talk to anyone. Your guard is up for sure, okay? This is like a roller coaster of emotions. I feel like you were really happy in the beginning, and then you got really like sad and nervous, and now you're like really angry and closed off, okay? So you went from you went from Pisces energy in the beginning to Cancer energy in the middle to Scorpio energy at the end of October. So you're experiencing literally all of the water elements, the water signs within 1 month, okay? Jeez. Now we have Six of Swords here, so you feel like you're not making any progress. You feel like you're not making any movement forward. Temperance, you're really nervous, and you could be doing things that don't help you, so be careful of that. We're going to see what that is in just a second. And then we have Justice in reverse, so I kind of feel like somebody is not ending up on the right end of the stick when it comes to karma or legal matters. So if you were dealing with some sort of divorce or something, I'm seeing that you don't win how you thought you would. I'm going to just be honest. The Empress is here though, so it seems like whoever filed against the other person, they seem to have gotten what they wanted, okay? So I don't know if that's you or this other person, but somebody's getting some type of money, okay? So there is a Cancer here. I feel as though someone has moved on to a new situation. They took their time, they took their luck, and they moved on to someone else or something else. It's like karma. I feel like this is karma now. There could be a Libra who has moved on to a Cancer. Okay. Princess of Wands. I think you just feel like, I think you thought it would be easier just because of like how you look. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like maybe you felt like something or someone would just fall into your lap because of how you look on paper or how you look in person. But you realize it takes a lot more to be able to sustain yourself. All right, so let's get a little bit deeper. The Chariot. Yeah, that Cancer is showing up once again. Somebody has moved on to a Cancer. I feel like there's definitely a Cancer in the mix here. Or maybe you have a change of heart, but I feel like there's literally a Cancer here. So 6 of Swords, you feel like you're not, we have 2 of Cups. You feel like you're not making movements in your love life, okay? So your love life is still in a standstill, and maybe that's why you're so upset. You feel like you're not getting none and it's not working out. Maybe you wanted that Cancer and they have moved on, or whatever the case may be. Now this Temperance here in reverse, something is not balanced. Something is off, okay? Yeah, we got the 6 of Cups. So I feel like somebody's drinking a lot, okay? Maybe to try to cover up all of their stress or something. I feel like they're drinking to go back to the past, to think about the way that things were. Daydreaming, like a lot. If it's not drinking, it's daydreaming. Why do you have your guard up? Yeah, I definitely feel like there's drinking involved. With the Prince of Cups here, if you look at the bottom, he has a cup. And I feel like somebody's doing this to charge up, okay? Overindulging with water, which can also double as the drinking of fluids, okay? So I kind of feel like someone's trying to X out how they feel with overdoing it with the water. I mean, not water, but, you know, drinking. Prince of Cups, let's see. Prince of Cups, why is the Prince of Cups here? Queen of Wands. Okay, so you maybe are just a little angry about the way things are. You feel like you didn't deserve the way that things ended up. Your pride is also here. You don't want to talk to anyone. You don't want to be around anyone. See, this is the thing. Now I feel like you have everything you want, but you don't have love. And so now it's starting to get to you. And maybe the person that you broke up from, they've moved on to getting married or something, and that has really fucked you up because it was in a short amount of time. Okay? That's what I'm starting to see. Ooh, okay, Gemini. So who is this person here? Who's this other person in your life at the end of October that is stressing you out? Because they are definitely showing up very strong. There's a Sagittarius here. It comes out of the blue, okay? Whatever they did, it hurts you, but it comes out of the blue. I don't even think you thought that they had that much, you know, power over you. So you're showing up as happiness. All right. I also feel like you're thinking a lot about the things that you have. Now, that is a good way to show up, but I also feel like you're showing up that way because you don't want people to see how you truly feel. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like you have a lot of things, but at what cost, okay? At what cost? So there's a lot of things in your way that you feel like are stopping you. You have a lot of people trying to stop you, a lot of things around you, just interference. Like, I think it's in your head as well. Like, you're having a lot of thoughts that are keeping you from going to your greatest destiny. Like, for example, if you are so caught up on how your pride is set up, you're not actually making movements to go closer to your destiny or whatever. It just seems like you're focusing on what you think is going wrong and how you're showing up to other people instead of how you actually feel on the inside. So that's showing up as well. Let me get your card of advice. because this is very conflicting energy. Justice, okay? So choose what you think is right, choose what you think is wrong, and make sure at the end of the day, no matter what other people say, your scales are balanced. Meaning, if you are doing something that other people would say is wrong, but you feel like it is in your duty and your right to do so, then by all means do it. But at the end of the day, you have to be ready to answer those consequences, whether it's legally or just spiritually, okay? So it just looks like you're trying to look cute for other people instead of your actual self internally and feel, you know, good. I'm getting a little tired. This is draining. Okay, so let's see what your oracle message is for October. All right, so we got the number 5, wisdom. So you're having some really big changes in your life. Now, this card talks about when you're ready to learn, the teacher will appear. So it's basically saying, like, when you're ready to get your shit together, then universe will come through and show you the way to go, show you all the answers that you keep not understanding why things aren't working for you, you know, etc. So it looks like you have been on a learning curve. Like I said, I think you are trying your best, but you're not trying hard enough just because you're not really allowing yourself to feel. You've been feeling the feels all month, Gemini, but just there's a certain emotional intelligence that I feel like you are about to embark on, because you went in a different direction. You changed your current, whether it's your current job, your current person, your current living situation. And so you're going to learn some things, but don't give up once it starts feeling funny, because it is new. So yeah, hopefully everything goes well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a lot, and until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.